This is Roger Stone for American Sovereign Bullion. Since 2020, the U.S. dollar has lost over 20% of its purchasing power. Meanwhile, gold continues to rise. Call 844-272-2428 or go to asbgold.com now to get your free gold and silver guide and learn how to protect your wealth with physical gold and silver delivered to your door or held in a gold IRA today. So go to asbgold.com now. Don't wait for the markets to drop. That's asbgold.com.
Excuse me! Taxi! What are you doing?
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
Joining us now, John, is John Solomon. John, what do you got?
Well, we're working on a bunch of stories. Let me get you something that happened just a little bit ago. The Education Department just rescinded 6 settlements with school districts across the country that were supporting transgender students. So once again, the administration making clear that there are no protections that they plan to apply to transgender students that are unique to being transgender. Obviously, any of the other protections against all other civil liberties violations, but revoking these are consistent with the other executive orders that President Trump has done over the last year. A lot of school districts up in arms about this, but it just happened a little bit ago. Meanwhile, a little case of hypocrisy potentially. If you remember during the Jeffrey Epstein debate and the documents, one of the most fervent advocates for releasing government documents on Jeffrey Epstein and his associates with Americans, even if they were innocent, was Congressman Eric Swalwell of California. Well, in the last few weeks, the Trump White House has begun preparing to release major documents showing Chinese infiltrations in American politics, some of those involving a Chinese suspected spy named Christine Fang, who was very close to Eric Swalwell. Eric Swalwell has now flip-flopped on the issue of transparency, threatening to sue the FBI if it releases the documents about him and Fang Fang, or Christine Fang. Her nickname is Fang Fang. So a major flip-flop in just a few months by Eric Swalwell. He's all for Jeffrey Epstein released documents, not for any documents being released about him. He, of course, is running for governor of California. That story is getting a lot of attention. And then, of course, everybody's celebrating an extraordinary feat today. The 4 astronauts aboard Artemis 2 went further than any humans in space ever, going on the dark side of the moon, even beyond the record set by Apollo 13's capsule, which was hindered by technical problems back over a half century ago. So the largest space travel, or the longest space travel flight in the history of mankind, occurring just a little bit ago.
And John, talk about this. There's this federal law punishing sanctuary sheriffs that you guys wrote about.
Well, there is a law that says that if you harbor an illegal alien or you fail to turn them over when requested by federal agents, you can be charged with a crime. The Trump Justice Department has not used that law, but we talked to scores of legal experts, members of Congress, who are scratching their heads saying, listen, this looks like it fits the Alien Harboring Act. I think we've even talked about it on your show before. A lot of people raising question why this law is not being leveraged more by the Justice Department. Perhaps a new sheriff in town, i.e. the new Homeland Security Secretary, Mullen, may lean into that issue. But this is a law that's been on the books a long time. It just hasn't been utilized in the context of sanctuary cities, sanctuary jails, and sanctuary states.
Judge Weinberg.
Yeah, John, we did talk about, you're absolutely right. And I believe it should be used.
Yeah, I remember that conversation. It's a head scratcher. A lot of people saying, we don't understand why this isn't being leveraged. But today we had a good story. I'd say probably 24 members of Congress, lawyers, legal experts, judges, all on the record agreeing with you, Judge.
And by the way, on your earlier comment about Swalwell, who's running for governor of California, he's a member of Congress. So here he is having a relationship with an alleged Chinese spy. Right. He was appointed to very sensitive committees. I forget whether it was intelligence.
January 6th committee. He was on that one, too.
Homeland Security. It's one of the big committees. Kevin McCarthy, to his credit, removed him from those committees. The question is, why did Nancy Pelosi put him on, and why did she let him stay on?
And she put him on after all those details came out.
That's exactly right. She just said, screw you to America.
Yeah, we're going to learn an awful lot in the next few months about Chinese infiltrations into our political system. We reported a couple of weeks ago, several states' voter databases were penetrated by China during the 2020 election. We were all kept in the dark. I'm now hearing that the number of states who were affected by that Chinese operation may be north of a dozen, so much larger than we thought. many other pieces of evidence starting to come into place about China's 10 or 12-year effort to penetrate the Democratic Party, help Joe Biden, things like that.
How can the American people trust the voting system unless we straighten it out?
Yeah, and we have transparency. We need to know what's happening.
I want every American listening to this show. I don't know how many was listening right now this moment, but there is a problem with our voting system. I mean, Tony,
John, we need to get back to an election day.
I know when you were running
Not
the
an
other
election
guys,
month.
when I ran for mayor, you were running the other guy's thing. Joe Loda, there was that one building I lost 73-0. How is that possible?
I don't remember.
Oh!
I don't recall, Judge.
Let's go back to that.
Judge, I don't recall.
You have a Fifth Amendment right to say silent.
No, John, we need to get back to an election day, first of all.
Yes.
Okay.
One day, one vote.
No more of this 11, 15,
And
3
why
weeks long.
are they fighting voter ID?
And some of the Democratic cities, they can extend it waiting for bail to come in.
And they don't want voter ID.
How about
don't
this?
you think we should
Rita,
know it's
I'll
an
solve
American?
Voter ID. I'll solve voter ID right now. The card's free. With all the money we've wasted arguing over it, you could give away the voter ID card.
How about we give them $10
Okay, it's
to
free.
accept it?
Yes, yeah,
The voter
exactly,
ID card
right.
is free.
John's willing to
to
pay.
citizens. It's free to U.S. citizens, the voter ID card.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a trick question. I
John,
agree.
you have another 2 minutes. Anything else you want to say?
Well, listen, I thought the president had some interesting details about this incredible rescue of the airman who was down on Iranian enemy territory.
Amazing.
For literally 2 days. I mean, it's like ripped out of a Hollywood script, except it was very real. Hundreds of U.S. forces being involved in the search and rescue operation. Amazing. One thing the president said that I thought was a little newsworthy, he is going to prosecute the person that leaked the fact that airman was on the ground, tipping off Iran to it, and even said if the news media who first reported don't turn over the sources, he may prosecute them as well. A very stern warning today about the danger of leaks, particularly when someone's life is in danger like that crewman was. Yeah,
I thought that was a really powerful moment too, John. Wow. We'll see. I mean, it's a little tough on the media, but it's interesting to find out who's giving intel, because they had it almost immediately that there was a second one still at large. And then suddenly, guess what? Thousands of people in Iran, the IRGC, and everybody was looking for them. So I can understand why he doesn't want it, especially from his end, anybody in the administration. John, thank you very much. Really great to have you, my friend. Thank you.
Great to be on the show, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Greg Kelly. Donate now to Toys for Tots, which works year-round. Go to toysfortots.org. Toys for Tots supports children in need throughout the year with programs like the Toys for Tots Literacy Program. Established in 2008, it has provided over 63 million books to disadvantaged children. The Toys for Tots Literacy Program is committed to providing disadvantaged children with direct access to books and educational resources that enhance their ability to read and communicate effectively. Go to toysfortots.org.